Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. Two teams will need their quarterbacks to step up and lead their offenses on the gridiron today. It's Garoppolo's 49ers going up against Dak Prescott's Cowboys.
Thank you very much, Larry. EA Sports coverage of the NFL. The National Football League is here and on the air. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the San Francisco 49ers and the Dallas Cowboys.
About to whoop this nigga ass, Mr. Postman. Hope you finally get a win on me, though. Okay.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. We've got a good one on tap today, and there's going to be two quarterbacks ready to get it done on the gridiron. It's Garoppolo's 49ers going up against Dak Prescott's Cowboys.
All right, Larry, thank you very much. We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up. And he's going to be run over, hit hard, as he'll be marked down between the San Francisco 49ers and the Dallas Cowboys. Play clock winding down. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Okay, there's a tone setter. First play from scrimmage, stuff him in the backfield.
You know what they were doing last night in the hotel room? Visualizing exactly that. That's what they were thinking about. Making that play, having leverage, lower than the offensive lineman, getting into the offensive backfield, knocking someone down. Just what you said, setting the tone early for this game.
Jeez, you are fired up.
When I see a play like that, I can't help it.
Let's go!
Play action, Garoppolo. And got his tight end, Duarte. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's third down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
Here we go.
Garoppolo on first down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is starting.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. They'll run it now out of the gun. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. On second down, here's Garoppolo. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jalen Smith not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9. So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long?
Let's go.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great effort there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. And his kick is right through.
Pressure.
Elliott now.
A lot of money on that D-line, bye.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility?
They just get the play off. Now Prescott drops it underneath to Elliott. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to lead to a third down. The first look at the NFL scoreboard comes from the Motor City. It's the Lions that have grabbed the early lead. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. Completed pass on second down. Now it's third down as the defense looks for the stop. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll be knocked down sideways. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Taken in at the 11. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. And San Francisco gets set to go here. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
He's going to wind up and air it out. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there for the Niners. And even 50 yards.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive. He comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And the return will stop him well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. They run a draw here on second down. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. So nothing there, but maybe you blame that on the blocking.
Yeah, at some point, you've got to win at the point of attack. And on that play, that was all the defense. They made it happen.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And he finds Jason Amaro. A gain of 19 on 3rd and 18, and that'll move the chains.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2. They've got a 2nd and 9 to start things out. Nine yards still remaining here to pick up the first on 2nd down. Prescott now on 2nd down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Prescott from the gun. He's going to air one out. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Oh, this is blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember. But he will not be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
You had to lab that one.
I know it's easy to kind of
the guy to the left and you get a guy off the edge. Okay,
this game is shaping up to be a tight one. The second half, this could prove crucial.
Yeah, we might look back on this one. We'll have to wait and see. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive.
And now look at him go. Past the 20. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Cut it out.
A big play there. 79 yards.
Spots,
and the 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6. And it's up. It's good.
You know better than that, boy.
14-6. Elliott now to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. First down, Prescott. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice gain right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
A second down throw for Prescott. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back.
Go, boys.
It's on the ground. And now this is scooped up
Put these
by
rookies
the
out here, boys.
49ers.
Out here to win this game, boys.
43. So down inside the
You never
45
forget that.
to the 43 34-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Here to win this game.
The 49ers
try to get your young boys
they get
some
set
ball.
to head back on the field. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. After the fumble recovery, it's Garoppolo. That's brought in by Davis over the middle. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
And he doesn't quite make it. They do stop him, but he gets it all the way down to the 1. That one good for 33 and a first. Now a play fake here on first down. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Get it. Hook.
So they go play action, 3 tight ends out there in the heavy set.
Well, they showed everything that suggested running play. Just what you mentioned, 3 tight ends, heavy formation, able to go play action.
Those mistakes playing against me, buddy.
If you're a defender,
you're going to bring the A-game, right?
Play with that much beef on the field.
But they passed it, and they got 6 out of it. Elliott now to kick this one away. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense. But when you turn it over, it changes momentum. And when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You'd better be, because otherwise it's going to be a long day for you.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. A very good move, but for a relatively modest gain out near the 32. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make this a second down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run it and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else he'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Play action now. Prescott. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it'll make it 2nd down.
You got him. You got him.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And now here's a carry heading left. Room to run past midfield. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout. Fresh set of downs here. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Solomon Thomas coming in hard on the blitz. He gets him down for a loss of 4. Second down, Prescott. A dump off to Elliott. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll bring up a third down. Prescott urging his guys to go quickly. They need to get up and set. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Prescott looks to throw on first. It's a short one here.
Oh, it was about to be a pick six if he had thrown that shit, bro.
Throw good for 4.
Trying to tell you, like.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, but what a nice job improvising, finding other options, and completing the pass anyway.
On second down, Elliott. And he'll at least get him inside the red zone here, down to about the 19. And a stoppage here, a timeout before this third down play takes place.
Get off full biscuit, baby.
As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The Cowboys on third down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So step off the 5 yards.
Yeah, partner, you know, defensive end, he wants to get into the offensive backfield. He wants that get off to be as fast as possible. A little too quick on that one.
And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. Just
you think was going to happen, big dog?
DeForest Buckner in there to get him for a loss of 5. Prescott to throw it. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Today, funny.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. As the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. The Cowboys on third down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 14. Now Prescott. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
The positioning here is key.
That girl ain't gonna beat me, bro.
Taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
And Bailey able to knock it
that
through.
That girl ain't gonna beat me, big dog.
Hanging around here as the lead's down to 12. So a field goal here, they're still down, but they put a dent into that lead before the break.
And that's got to feel good because now they've seen that they can put some more points on the board, and that gives them a whole second half to get back to where they want to be, and that's in the lead.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Let's go.
On play action, it's Garoppolo. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. So we have reached, and we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
But
this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Prescott. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. In motion, the tight end. A first down carry by Elliott. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. On third down, it's Prescott. Connect on the long pass. It falls down incomplete.
Horrible places like that right there,
The best
bro.
receivers we know always tease their quarterbacks that, hey, no matter what you do, you cannot overthrow me. Well, guess what? That's exactly what happened on that play. Normally, they time it up pretty well, but on that one, he just overshot him.
It's a box.
Now this is fielded in the end zone. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run.
Now let's go. No. Jack, Patriot. Detroit.
Now a handoff as they run left side. Got some room at the 30. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. A big play there for the Niners. 43 yards on the ground. So here we go, first and 10 now.
Stop tipping your hand.
And some room to maneuver. And he'll take it down to the 30-yard line. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead.
March
Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Now Garoppolo throwing on second.
Got him, coach.
And he's going to take it in.
I don't know. I'm looking for that guy. Come on, buddy.
You having fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone, This guy's in the master class right now. What a performance.
I'm watching that guy, buddy.
4 touchdown passes. Carving him up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. That'll be taken in the end zone. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
And an Allen. Oh, Prescott stripped.
And he recovers
he's
it.
able to get this one back, so it is a first down. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
And he's got fucking food,
Prescott on first down.
Coach.
The tackle couldn't create a ton of space. He'll be taken down just beyond the 35-yard line. A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll make it a second down.
He trash.
And he'll give it here
His
to
super
his
team
back.
saves him.
And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
The Cowboys on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 5. To throw is Prescott. And the Niners get there and bring him down. DeForest Buckner in there to drop him for his 5th.
Not as simple as putting the guy on the streak every play, man.
That's the second sack of the game. And the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Your guy, buddy.
And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The 49ers offense making its way back out there. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Right there. Let me get the double team there.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Let's start walking through some plays, bro. We're going to come out in bunch here. If we get off coverage on the solo side, if it's off coverage, it's most likely cover 3.
Second
Press is
down
most likely cover
following
2
the
or man. Most likely cover 2 here. Actually, it's a fucking trigger blitz, so go ahead and attack that shit. The outside zone. Late, bro.
And now here's a carry heading left. And he's got some space here. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40.
Yeah, well, you playing with a different playbook. That's not what you want to do against me, man.
Well, when you're able to break a run against a cover 2 or a 2-deep zone, safeties are back a little ways. What you're counting on is the guys taking care of business up front and then maybe climbing to the second level. That offensive lineman or tight end getting up to the second level and able to block the safety in order to create a big run.
And making those linemen work with a couple of blocks. They look good doing it there. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Kind of running there at your own risk against that 4-3 and that big line, aren't you?
Yeah, and I don't really run it against a good 4-3 team that well because I've got to get those guys on the move a little bit. If you're a static running team, meaning you just want to run it in the middle, you may have some trouble against good defensive tackles. That's what we just saw on that play. No gain.
Here we go. 319. 319. Detroit.
Time running out here on the play clock. Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. Oh, it's a pass. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Back to the NFL scoreboard for a third quarter in Indy.
Number 6, number 6, number 6, number 6.
We got a good one going on
the right side. Motherfucker.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses.
Oh, that was a pick, bro. I turned my game off, bro.
So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this
third
quarter of play.
First play of the game comes with the first play of the fourth quarter. Let's go, bro.
Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt.
Side to 5, baby. Let's go.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this away.
Got him.
That is very well done. This will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take
we're going to be aggressive, but we're really not
going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory. Man. If you're a defender, one of the fun things about playing zone defenses, especially in today's football, is that it's not as static as it was in the good old days, meaning you just drop to a point and reacted to the football. Now you end up with a lot of man-to-man principles once you get into your zone defense.
Oh, yeah.
One that's intercepted.
Hello, rookie.
Picked off with great anticipation.
Oh, spotlighting his ass, right?
Come on, now. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
I know better than that, man.
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense.
Hey,
suffocating them again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Prescott off play action. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let... Well, this is...
Oh, my goodness.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He got 29 yards that time. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Into a double team, and it's
Nothing good happens out of hurry up, bro.
Picked off at about the 31.
Nothing good happens out of hurry up, bro.
Get it back to the
Lock it in, buddy.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Green 39! Green 39!
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo.
Oh, my God, I'm an idiot.
Intercepted.
Oh, so how do I throw that pick?
They take possession of the
I know it's cover 4. I know he's going to come back down to that. That's so dumb.
Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it now. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other. but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. Now Prescott. He's going to float this over the middle deep. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. Third down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Here's Prescott. Prescott stripped.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Brandon, it's all about pace and tempo now for them. They've got the advantage, so I'm going to put musical terms for you. You don't want to go prestissimo. That's too quick, too lively, right? But you also don't want to slow it down too much. You don't want to go lento. What you really want to be is moderato. Nice and even, nice and steady, get those gains, and close out the game.
I think that chicken parm from last night's gone to your head. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10.
Double tight, guys, double tight. Back line it up, Philly. Over.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Damn, son.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Now they try the right side here. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Well, I'd say that run's pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, this offensive line has controlled the line of scrimmage, giving them time to throw it, run it, do whatever they wanted. That's why there are points up on the board. And right now, the psyche of the offense, we're in control, and we can do whatever we feel like doing out here on the field.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
They'll need to get the play off quickly, and he'll give it here to his running back. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
And there's a nice stop for the defense. They've had a tough time containing this guy all game long, but maybe they can build a little bit off of that play, a little bit of confidence, a little bit of momentum. Yeah, every now and then you can actually tackle that guy.
Garoppolo on third down. Oh, he stays up. Able to push his way through. But now he's swallowed up and taken down. Jalen Smith with a big-time sack on third down. And it'll be a loss of 7. Elsewhere, they're into the fourth at Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. A win would be their second on the young season. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. And this will be taken at the 13.
That's how you defend the cutback.
Punt of 34 yards that time. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. They start on the ground with Elliott. And a short pickup here as he'll get up to about the 22-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. Looking to throw. Prescott. And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
On 3rd down, Elliott.
Exactly what I want. Run right into 94.
Familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's going to be brought down.
Did you really think I was going to let you get the ball off, my nigga?
6-yard line. DeForest Buckner. He's the one to get him.
Stop it.
Sack number 7 for him on the year. And this looks to probably be the final play.
Disrespect my defense like that, man. Come out here on 4th down.
Down
you gonna get the gas, huh?
49ers. This one about to be on ice. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility.
Whoop that ass, nigga.
We can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room.
Whoop that ass, nigga.
Band together and get it done.
Bring the bullshit on my feet,
it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll have another road date next week with the Los Angeles Rams. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, they suffered defeat for the first time as they dropped to 2-1. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in Cincinnati against the Bengals. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.
fucking two things. That's so whack. Okay. Rookie had more yards than yours. Yo, I legit did average 10 yards a carry. I legit average 10 yards a carry, bro. Stop playing. Corey Davis only 2 catches. Well, that's what happens when you're going against the top 5 defense. 97 overall team and shit. Bucknerdo, look at my man Bucknerdo, boy. 7 tackles a TFL and 4 sacks, bro. Mama, there goes that man. But forced fumble, let's go, boy. Marte ate this game though, especially early on. Pretty much play high-low with his user all day. I know you want to pick me off. How to avoid that shit now, nigga? Boy. The screen. Buddy. Oh, look at the little baseline. Little baseline press, huh? Yeah, we out, bro. You know, boy. That's only 90 throw power. That should have been a touchdown. Should have waited till, yo, I had it too. I had time. Waited till he bounced off that sideline. Touchdown, bro, on the left. What's up? Oh, good, though. Oh, goody. This is a touchdown. Slot streak. After that, I just spotlighted in the rest of the game, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Oh yeah. Don't come out here. Don't come out here. If you see trips left, bro, put somebody out there, please. Put somebody out there, bro. Don't just leave that man uncovered, boy. Go to the right. Is that Morrow? Yep. Duarte. Hitter. Quick hitter. I only ain't no cover, man. Oh, look at 2 sacks that we don't have fucking highlights for. That's fucking gay. 3-yarder by Breida. Fresh. Pistol here. Oh, this is a fade. Yeah, caught him on the press on the outside. Yeah, let me get that. Bah! Prescott, 3-man rush. Hey, coach. Not left. He's going to try to force the ball at 88. He's spotlighted. Go ahead, throw it. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, yeah. Let me get that. Trade interceptions here. That's so dumb of me. I love verticals, bro. I love full verticals. I really thought that halfback was going to keep that guy there. Like, I could have gone to the halfback 100%. Look at that. It's cover 4. I was thinking he was going to trail, like, go trail technique on 22. Clear him out. Nah, he came right back down to that shit. Got my ass. Here's why this happened. I can tell you the play he's in. He's in cover 4, right? So the quarter flat, which is this defender here, pretty much his responsibility is the sideline. The 3 receiver hook in cover 4 is right here. So Basically, he's supposed to cover the halfback. He's not there. I have to read that better. Because if the user is trying to cover a route on the right, and I have to go to the left. You know what I mean? Like, the halfback is right there wide open. The left trigger pass for a big gain. 20-yard completion. My fault. My bad, y'all. Good Buckner, though. Came from the DT and looped around like that. Okay. All right, Buckner. You better. You little daddy. The dumb sack, too. If that was my fucking 96 overall right guard, he's not giving up that block to Bosa. Break. Break, nigga. This is my user rush. Double beat the double team. Ah! What the 15? Bruh, you know damn well I ain't giving you that shit. Here. Yeah, block him on the outside, bro. Either you throwing the streak early or it's a sack. Thank you, sir.